everyone, Lawrence here from Unicorn Reviews with the DJI OSMO 2 Mobile. It's the latest of many iterations of Osmo products. This one is more consumer oriented because it's also their most affordable Osmo device. So this is a handheld 3-axis stabilizer for smartphones. So let's turn it on and see if it's any good. That was really loud. So as usual, let's start with a physical overview. At the bottom of the Osmo 2 Mobile, there's a thread, so you can put this one on a tripod if you really want to. We'll go into more detail about that later in this video. The entire body and the arms and everything now is made out of nylon reinforced plastic. So some people say it actually feels cheaper, but it should be stronger because of this and more durable as well, while also, of course, cheaper to manufacture. It actually is very comfortable to hold. It kind of fits my hand perfectly fine. If you have smaller hands, perhaps it can be a bit too large, but for my hands, it's very comfortable to hold. So on the controls, you have a joystick, so you can basically tilt the camera up and down or pan it around as well. And next to the joystick, there's the power button, which doubles as a mode switch button. Again, more about it later. And the record button. There's also a battery and recording status indicator. On the right side of the handle, there's a micro USB port for charging. Really wish it was USB-C, but it isn't. And then at the back, there is a full-size USB port, so you can use it to charge the device that's on here. So being a 3-axis stabilizer, there is pan, there is swivel, and there's tilt. So if you have it in your hand and you move it around a lot, it should hold the camera perfectly level. So in order for the Osmo 2 to work, you have to first calibrate it. So that means installing your phone into the Osmo, and then you have to slide it left to right so that on this level it's nice and stable. And then you also have to mess around with the clamp style on your phone so that that one is also perfectly stable. And once you get that right, which doesn't take very long at all, you can start filming. When I first bought the Osmo 2 Mobile, I didn't really know what to expect from it when it comes to smoothness when filming, so I went ahead and installed the DJI App. So let's talk about that DJI App first. So the app is basically incredibly limited, but it also integrates the Osmo with your phone really well. So there's a camera app in there, but for me at least with the G6, it doesn't do 4K recording. Whatever, you can't really set any setting really when it comes to image quality. But to make matters even worse, this G6 has dual cameras, so you have a super wide fisheye lens on there and then a tele lens. And you can only use the tele lens with the DJI app. So here's a comparison of the DJI app versus the camera's built-in app, so you can see just how much better the image quality is when you're not using the DJI app. Leaving the DJI app behind and going for about an hour of just getting used to this device, how it works, how it reacts to different types of movement, I started using my phone's camera app instead, recording Ultra HD, which worked way better, plus I had both lenses to play with. Now obviously the wider angle you go, the more stable the footage will look, but even on the tele lens it looks pretty okay. Now when you're running or walking, it's not quite perfect because there's no Z-axis stabilization going on, but it's good enough, I guess. Now, what I did notice is that there can be a little bit of stuttering sometimes, a little bit of micro jitter going on with the Osmo 2 Mobile, but then it is quite an inexpensive stabilizer, so you can't really expect Movi Pro-like performance from it. That said though, if you are a vlogging type of person or you're traveling a lot, it may make perfect sense for you because it's obviously so easy to just record onto the phone and put it on your Instagram, put it straight onto YouTube as well, or you can just offload it into your computer, but it's always a single device to work with. Now obviously, if you know me, I'm not a vlogger, so I try to use this thing for different purposes than what it was built for. So first of all, what I found is you can put this one on top of a video head and you end up with some sort of mini camera jib. Because it has that 1/4 inch thread at the bottom, you can also mount it to a chesty, for example, with a little adapter. You can mount it on a suction cup, hang it upside down from your car window. You can move it into pretty much any space because it is so tiny. And it also fits in your bag easily, so you can always take it with you. So for a conclusion on the DJI OSMO 2 Mobile, Overall, I like the product, but it does need some work. It's really well built, it's affordable, it's easy to set up, easy to use, but the DJI Go app needs a lot of work. It needs to give the user more customizability, more options to set the video quality, what you kind of want from it. If I want to shoot 720p slow motion on this thing, I can't with the DJI Go app, and that sucks big time. However, if you are a vlogger, or if you just want to experiment with a gimbal on a tripod, I think it's a really good way to get into the whole stabilizer and gimbal thing without spending thousands on a Ronin or a Movi. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Please hit the subscribe button and even the little bell icon, because otherwise it doesn't matter if you subscribe, you still won't get any notification whatsoever. But for now, massive thanks for watching, and if you can't get enough unicorn reviews content, there's Instagram and Twitter linked in the description as well. But for now, massive thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.